This story takes place in St. Paul, Minnesota, at a Chipotle. I guess I've never been there before, but I think it's a Hispanic or Mexican restaurant. Well, anyway, there were some black people that came in there, wanted to order some food, and the manager pretty much told them that they never have money, that all they're going to do is dine and dash. Well, most managers know who their customers are, especially if she's been working there for a while, so she pretty much know who does what and who does, you know, this or that. And apparently she probably knew these guys, and she probably knew that they were going to dine and dish. It's kind of jacked up, you know. I think Chipotle jumped too fast. You know, the old saying is you drop the gun before you jump through the window. I think that's what Chipotle did. They assumed that it was a racial thing, and I don't believe it was racial. Reading the stories on Fox News and also reading the story on Yahoo, she just knew who these people were. She probably didn't know them personally, but she knew who they were, and she knew that they was going to do what she suspected. Now, I think she did come off wrong asking them up front, you know, or saying that, hey, y'all never have no money and all like that. Sometimes you have to show restraint as a manager. You have to doggone just pretty much serve the people, but have one finger on the doggone 911 button and call the police if something like that happens. But she made a judgment call and she ended up getting fired for it. Well, Chipotle got bad PR for this. They, again, I said they jumped the gun so fast, because I believe there was millions of people, or hundreds of thousands, I guess like that, got on Twitter and defended her and told her about several of these guys in the group that does that. And so now they want to rethink about rehiring her. Well, again, Chipotle, you drop the gun before you jump through the window. Okay, so if you can rehire this lady because you embarrassed the hell out of her, you need to compensate her for doing that. Okay, and you talking about that y'all need more training? Look like you guys need more training, Chipotle. Okay, you guys need training on how to recognize stuff like this. Okay, and just don't take people's words for it. To my brothers that's doing that, hey, earn your keep. Stop doing stuff like that. We already getting shot down in the streets like dogs, and we already getting racial profiling. We already getting a whole bunch of that stuff. It hasn't stopped. Okay, it really hasn't stopped. You know, the Civil Rights Act was signed, I believe, in 1963. So we've really only been free for only a little bit over 50 years. So honor your doggone parents, your ancestors, the people that come before you that has fought for your freedom, and stop doing stupid stuff like that. Okay? Get a job. Pay for your meal. I pay for my meals. Everybody else pays for their meals, so you need to pay for yours. And stop that, because the next thing you know, you might think it's funny. The next thing you know, you probably end up in jail over something stupid. So stop doing that. And I think Chipotle owes this manager an apology. Hey, you fired her, embarrassed her, apologize to her. Okay? Apologize. And that's all I have for today. Again, I'm going to be doing more and more with the Black Story channel. So if you put black and history together, I call it Black Story. People have, you know, for a long time, our history has not really been written the way it should be throughout the years. You know, Christopher Columbus came over here in 1492. He had some black people with him. I think it was one or two. I don't even think they are in the history books. Certain blacks are in the history book, but a lot of the black people or African Americans, that shaped America is not in the history books that we teach our children in school. Again, my first video, I said me and my teacher used to argue over this when I was in high school. I used to ask her, why aren't we being taught Black history? And she never could have a good answer for that. So Black Story is going to be a platform that I bring to you, talking about African Americans' impact in the United States. We helped shape this country. So I'm going to bring it to you probably in a somewhat animated, maybe somewhat in a storytelling way, but I'm going to be doing it over the next few months. I'm just going to take one African American or Black American and do a complete workup on that person. So look for that because it's coming, and I'm working. I'm really working, trying to learn how to do this Adobe animation and all that. Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects. I've used those to do most of my stuff with. So, hey, if you like the content that I'm bringing you, and if you have any suggestions, any comments, I don't care if they bad or good or whatever, I like to communicate with people. Please comment. If you like what I'm talking to you about, please subscribe. I'm trying to build this platform. The more people, the better it is. The more we can talk about this. And don't forget to hit your like button. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you on the next video.